Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a natural makeup look on my new camera. We're currently starting to switch up the setup that I've had for years now. Since the start of my channel, I've had the same lights, the same camera, and we just bought a new camera and a new lens, and so we're going to be trying it out. I wanted my first video to be just a natural makeup look because we are still in the troubleshooting situation. I want to really see how this looks, and I would love to hear if you guys notice a difference. I feel like this camera is so much nicer than our last camera, and the lens is really good too, and the lens zooms in really well and has a great autofocus, which these are important things when you are a YouTuber, so I'm really excited about it. Let's just get right into the tutorial. I also wanted to create a natural look using clean makeup, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start by taking the Lawless Set the Stage Hydrating Primer Serum. I'm going to take just one pump of this on my fingertips and let this absorb into the complexion. I feel like this really does hydrate the skin, but it also sinks in enough to where it doesn't interfere with other products that you apply on top. Plus, I feel like it leaves a nice glow, which is always a plus. I'm gonna let that sink in a little bit more. For the complexion, I really wanted to use my Saie Beauty Slip Cover Broad Spectrum SPF 35 Sunscreen Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the shade 2, and I'm just gonna do about 1.5 pumps on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and warm it up on the back of my hand first, and then I'm going to just kind of dot it around the complexion, focusing on the areas where I have redness, which for me is the cheeks. And then I'm gonna take a brush and just start to distribute this all over the skin. Now this brush is a duo fiber brush, so it's not gonna really blend in the foundation perfectly. Like, you'll still see some brush lines, which is why I always love to go back in with a sponge no matter what foundation brush I'm using. But I'm just gonna kind of evenly spread this out. And then I'm gonna take what's left on the back of my hand with my sponge and then just start pressing this into the complexion to smooth everything out and to get rid of any brush lines. So as you can see, that Saie product is definitely very natural looking, which is the point. I really like this for a more no makeup kind of a look. I just recently bought the Saie sunscreen they launched. I'm really excited about that. It's not here yet, but I did order it the other day, so I'm excited to try that. I've wanted to try a lot more from Saie, but so far those are the only 2 things that I've ordered. If you guys have tried other things from the brand, let me know in the comments if I should get anything else. For concealer, I'm going to be using my xoxo concealer. This is I think it's called the Revealer Concealer, and I have mine in the shade 02. I actually don't think I've ever done a fully clean makeup look on my channel before, so this could be fun. I'm gonna focus that underneath the eyes and then anywhere that I have pretty stark spots. And I'm just gonna go ahead and press that into the skin with the same sponge I used for the tinted moisturizer. I know they just expanded the shade range for this concealer and they sent me a bunch of new ones. Maybe I should have looked through what they sent me because I feel like this is turning a little bit yellow, which I know was part of the reason why they kind of updated and expanded their shade range, because the undertones were leaning a little yellow on most. All right, I'm gonna set the face with the Ilia Soft Focus Finishing Powder. I've tried this a couple times before and it just has never really stuck in my routine, but my friend over on Instagram, we've never met in real life, but she's Rosalie Rouge on Instagram. I will have her link down below. She's one of my favorite people to follow. She was telling me that I need to try this, so I'm reaching back into it again to see if anything has changed, and I'm just taking this on a small brush and just kind of patting it underneath the eye area. I find that usually clean type concealer formulas or more dewy concealer formulas usually match well with a super loose and finely milled powder like this one. And so far so good, I think. I'm just pressing this, being careful not to swipe too much because I don't want to sweep away any of the coverage, and there's really not that much coverage, which is why I'm kind of being extra careful not to wipe any away. Wow, I really do feel like that blurred my complexion right here. I mean, with this new camera, you can like count my pores, and I feel like now you can't really count them as much. So that might be a good sign. Also just kind of dusting that through the brows. And then I always like to take my sponge and just kind of press back over any powdered area to pick up the excess. Next, I'm going to warm up the skin using the Ilia Beauty Bronzer. This is the Drawn In Nightlight Bronzing Powder, and it's pretty deep for me right now, but it's one of the only clean bronzers I know that I have that will work for me. At least I thought it would work for me. This could be a complete fail makeup video, but we're gonna keep trying, you know? Sometimes you can't judge it until the very end, so I'm going to Continue just building that up. And I don't need this bronzer to be perfect really, because I'm doing more of that natural, no makeup kind of a look. So I'm just kind of continuing to buff and blend. I feel like I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'm gonna move to the brows. I actually don't have a clean brow pencil. So if you guys have a clean brow pencil that you would recommend, let me know. I'm just gonna be using my Milani one. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe off any foundation that got on the lips. For eyes, I wanted to do something really simple. I'm gonna be taking the Ilia Liquid Powder Chromatic Eye Tint in the shade Glaze. I'm gonna make sure there's no concealer left on the lid. And I'm just gonna kind of swipe this across the lid. I'm gonna do one eye at a time and then take a fluffy buffing brush and just sweep this back and forth from the inner portion all the way up to the crease. And then I'm just taking my finger and kind of pressing that down. I feel like that creates a very nice natural eye base, which is perfect for every day. But I am gonna add a little bit of a sparkly detail to it in just a second. I just wanted the eyes to have a little bit of a base. So same thing on this eye. I'm also taking a bit of that same shade and running it across the lower lash line and then just blending it out with my pinky. Okay, so I feel like that created a nice base for my next product, which is from Jones Road. I actually bought this a while ago and haven't tried it on the eyes yet. I swatched it and I think it looks so pretty. This is their Just a Sec eyeshadow in the shade Icy Pink. It's a very moussey, bouncy texture, kind of interesting. But I'm just gonna start to layer that right on top of the Ilia base. I feel like that adheres so nicely to that base actually. Ooh, that's so pretty. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it has like pink and blue shifts to it, which is like my favorite kind of eyeshadow. So I'm just taking my finger and doing the same thing to the other eye. I'm focusing most of the pigment on this inner portion, but I am dragging what's left out to the very outer corner. Wow, I think that is such a beautiful eyeshadow combo. So that's all I'm gonna do on the eyes except for mascara. So I'm gonna add the Bite Beauty Upswing Mascara. I'm gonna apply this to the top and bottom lashes. Okay, so for blush and highlighter, I say I think because I was playing with this earlier and I'm gonna try it out. This looks crazy because I was playing with mixing the colors, but this is from Kosas. It's the 8th Muse Color and Light Cream Blush and Highlight Duo. I was playing with the colors by taking the cream blush, and this is in the shade 8th Muse. Did I say that already? I can't remember. I'm gonna put a little bit of the blush shade on the back of my hand, and I'm also going to mix in a little bit of the highlight shade, which I applied right there. I had the idea of kind of mixing it to create like a glowy cream blush. I might add a bit more of the blush shade in here. So I'm just gonna work that into the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna take that on my sponge actually, on the bottom of my sponge and kind of pick up that product. And let's see if this works. I might have to mix up more. I'm not really sure how much I needed. Okay, I mixed up a little bit more. Now I'm just gonna start to layer this onto the cheeks. I do feel like it's giving the glow that I was wanting. I'm flipping the sponge over just to make sure the edges are blended in. I think I like that. It's a very subtle blush, but it definitely gives that glow to the complexion, which I love. So I think I'm gonna skip highlighter. I'm gonna do my lips next, and then we will come back and add powder where it's needed. So Lawless sent me some new lip products that I'm super excited about. They have 4 new lip liners. I'm not sure if these are launched yet, but I wanted to try them out with the other product they sent. So this is the Lawless Forget the Filler Definer Liner, and I'm gonna use the shade Pink Sand. And I'm just gonna use this to line the outside of the lips. And then I'm gonna take my finger and just blend in the liner. That color is beautiful. And then I have been so excited about this ever since I saw it on Instagram. This is the new Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. Every time I see this on Instagram, I want to put it on my lips, and I was so excited when they sent it to me. Wow, that was pretty gloopy, I should show you. It's a little thicker than what I expected, but that applicator looks really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this to my lips. And it's supposed to be like a line smoothing lip gloss. Oh my gosh. I mean, you can definitely see how that happened. Wow. Okay, I can definitely feel the lip gloss tingling, but I feel like my lips look so hydrated and juicy, which is what made me want to try this. They kept showing like before and after pictures on Instagram. Oh my gosh, that is so nice. All right, we're gonna assess the situation and add a bit more bronzer, just using what's left on the brush. I feel like things are looking very dewy, so I'm gonna go back into that Ilia powder, which I don't know if it's supposed to be mattifying. It might honestly make things stay a little bit dewy all day, but I definitely feel like I need a little more powder right throughout this area here. and a little on the forehead just to kind of even things out. Okay, now I'm going to take my Milani clear brow gel and just set the brows. Alright you guys, so that completes this first tutorial using my new camera. Maybe it wasn't the best tutorial to start with because I've never used all of these products together. But with that being said, I do really like a lot of them. I will say most of these clean beauty brands are very much no makeup type brands, so you can still see through when it comes to my complexion, which I'm okay with. I have to say though, I'm obsessed with the lip liner and the lip gloss. I'm very excited about that, and I'm really loving the eyeshadow from Jones Road as well. I will let you guys know as I continue to use this, like how it wears, if there's any fallout or anything like that. But so far so good on that. I also really enjoyed combining the blush and highlighter in this. I normally wear them together, but I usually layer them one at a time, so it was kind of fun to mix them and create like a dewy blush situation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, let me know if you notice a difference in quality, and bear with us again as we try to get the lighting right and figure everything else out. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if there's other products from clean beauty brands that you think I should try. I'm definitely reaching into them a little bit more, at least I'm trying to a little bit more this year. So please let me know if there's a brand or a product that you think I need. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber, but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe, and you'll get a notification every single time I post. That's it from me today. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!